This is our view of Predator Badlands. We saw it 2 or 3 days ago. Right now we're at the Arkade. We're about to... I'm pretty sure it's MK1. Maybe, actually.
Press start. Where's that free play button? Okay. Alright.
I think, firstly, I want to say that the movie, the facial expression on all the different Predators was absolutely amazing. Especially in the beginning, the scene with the brother, you could, like, see the sadness on his face when he was, like, choosing the death planet. And he was like, no, you can't do this. It'll be a death sentence. That shit was amazing. Very emotional. The whole first, like, 10 or 15 minutes of the movie, or actually, I'm not sure time-wise, but until they get the robot lady on screen, the movie is just so fucking intense. The beginning is absolutely amazing. I mean, the whole movie, overall, I personally love the movie, but we will talk about, though, what I didn't like about the movie.
That was too fast.
Do you have any initial thoughts, Gabe?
Oh yeah, the CGI on the faces was really good. It wasn't as practical makeup. I think they might have done like practical makeup for his physical body though. They might have painted him. I don't know though. Maybe that was also just practical effects.
The more humanoid look they went for the Predator, I think definitely works. I feel like it definitely, you feel more emotionally attached to him. You're rooting for him very much. I think the comedy parts are definitely super funny. I feel like all the jokes hit, but I feel like it's like too close to every action part. The robot lady is like annoying, I feel like at times when she's talking through like every fight scene, or as soon as like some super gory, really awesome action part happens, there'll immediately be something super funny that happens. And I feel like it's okay for most of the movie, but it does get annoying towards the end.
Yeah, so I feel like that robot girl definitely could have been like less talkative, and that probably would have been a little better. And then also she was just like she made it less funny because I feel like she was comedic relief, but it was like excessive comedic relief. It was like too much, so much so like the beginning of the movie was so serious, and I felt like if they had just kept that seriousness going throughout the movie instead of trying to make it like really funny, then it would have been like more intense, and that would have made it, I don't know, it just would have been like a different vibe. Like it would have been,
I think it would have been a lot more
serious, I guess.
And it would have been easier to take the evil villain version more serious.
Yeah, very much that.
It was hard to take the villain very serious when the one they have the same exact face almost, other than like a little bit of makeup, and the other one was just like so quirky and so outlandish and like just always saying some shit that it made it hard to take the villain very serious. The reveal though with the callus, the monkey thing, Bud being the baby, that was amazing.
That was badass.
Also, the mech is super awesome. The mech, how it's like the one from Alien, but the fact that she's able to use the Predator's gear at all, I feel like is such a terrible, boring cop out. Yeah, very lame, very lame. And for a second, it seems like you're gonna get robbed of the final boss, but then the fight between Deck and his dad is actually super amazing.
It is actually. That's like a good fight.
I think the next movie is going to lead into him being like a bad blood or some shit like that. One of the Predators that broke the code because he killed his dad. But also the dad was already fighting using his cloak, which is technically against the code.
I hope in the next movie, if it continues with Deck's story, that they keep the callus. But the robot, I could do without. The synth.
Yes, no, definitely. I feel like they'll probably get killed off at the beginning of the next one so it can focus more on him. I hope that it eventually leads into like a Dutch Arnold Schwarzenegger cameo.
Arnold would be fucking lit. I will say this is a good point. The action, a lot of people said it was an inadequate amount of action. I felt like it was a perfect amount of action. It was enough for me. I was satisfied, and I'm an action movie lover. Like, it has to have, if it's an action movie, like, the more the better, obviously, and I felt like it had a lot. Like,
I feel like also the parts with the synths were like super intense gore. Like you'd see them get fully melted open. He's like ripping jaws off. Also, the one of the best moments of the movie is when it comes full circle, and he realized that he doesn't want to be the alpha anymore that kills the most, but the alpha that protects the most, and realized that his brother was the wolf that the android was talking about. Like, I do see why the android was there. They definitely, her voice impacts the plot a lot and has, I don't know, they do have a lot of great moments. I see what they were trying to do. It definitely isn't like a movie ruining thing. I do think one of the worst parts when they're trying to create the parallel between her sister and his brother and them, they already kind of have that bond because they already were both saved by them, so they don't need to. The whole scene where he's being tortured, I feel like all that is like wasted screen time because we still never got to find out how Deck saved Quay and how he chipped his tooth.
That's what I really want to know. What happened with Deck and Quay when Deck saved Quay and he lost one of his fangs? Like,
yes. That's something that they never talk about.
Because they mention it, he's like, yeah, and they just never show it, or like it's never, yeah. So I felt like a flashback of that, whatever happened, and like that would have been awesome if that was included. Yeah. So maybe they should do that in the next one. Hell yeah.
So you got two different predators to pick from, Arnold, and then I imagine a Ripley type character. The joysticks are fucked out.
Hell yeah. Yes, I got it. I'm like including the part that says it. Yup, boom, look at, let's spin the arm around. Hell yeah.
Gabe actually did that.
I tattooed that.
Alright. Right now we're in front of that AVP machine. But yes, I feel like the Gabe's fucking face. But the fight with the dad was super ultimate. He totally cheated though. I feel like the brother would have definitely beaten the dad in their first initial fight, but he was using the cloak, which is like considered dishonorable. So I feel like he was already technically one of the fucking bad bloods. And then also, normally the predators, like when Arnold faces down with the jungle predator at the end, normally they take off their helmet when they respect you as an opponent. And in the last fight, he didn't take off his helmet when Deck got him down to his knees.
He was like disrespectful as fuck in the last moment even.
Yes, exactly. And I feel like that's kind of why Deck let the other thing eat him, just to kind of like disrespect him right back.
Definitely.
Also, the bone mask, I feel like in that part it seemed...
That was lit as fuck.
Yes, it seemed like he was totally going to wear his like brother's helmet, and he did not wear his brother's helmet. He totally made his own helmet, and that seemed super amazing. There was super amazing. But
I honestly was kind of surprised. I was like, why didn't he use his brother's helmet? Like, why did he make his own out of like that animal thing? But it kind of makes sense, yeah. Like, the more individual, and that's probably better, I guess. Like, more iconic in a way.
Also, the most tragic death in the whole movie was when his snake worm thing that spits acid died. That was
awful.
Tragic.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel like the robot villain should not have been near his like strength level. I know he's supposed to be like a weaker predator, but like the whole point of the movie is that he is like actually as strong as a regular predator.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think she definitely could have been better. That, or they should have just had a different lady play her. They shouldn't have had her do both robots, because it just makes her so much. It's just hard to take her serious as both roles. Some people can do the two character thing.
It was just too extreme. I feel like both of them should have been more subtle. The evil one should have been less evil, and the good one should have been less like, I don't know, a lot of things. Like just more serious, I guess.
They just were in two in stark contrast of each other.
Yes, exactly that. Yeah, two opposite.
But hopefully the next movie comes out in not like 10 billion years. I'm very excited to see what's up with the mother. The Predators of the Matriarch Society, so she's going to be the one who's like actually running shit. So it's like an even higher level of like Emperor Overlord. But I have a pretty good feeling though that they're going to be after Deck for having murdered the dad though, and for not having killed the Callus.
Yep.
But much love. This has been our review. I'm gonna get some clips of us playing some games. I'm sure that there's some.
You should show them the arcade.
Oh yes.
This is just part of it. This is like a quarter of it or a tenth of it, honestly. I don't know. 16. It's massive.
Yeah, there's 2 rooms this size.
Yes.
But I'm sure that there's some stuff that we missed. Let us know.
Infinite cannon. I got it. Now she's chilling out. We did it. We did it. Legendary.
We won.
We did.
That's the end of the game, y'all.
Victory.
What's it gonna show? Congratulations.
Yeah. Who got the high score?
You whooped my ass. I got 9,500. You got 45,000.
Or actually, no, it looks like you won. You had 22.
Maybe I'm confusing what I read. I don't know.
I think that might have just been the score for that stage, but in the high score is not yours. It's not.
No way. Yeah.
Yes,
I was first, bro. I was
yes.
first, and I didn't even type my fucking name. What the fuck? That's so whack.
But is it going to show mine again? Oh,
Bro, we set the high scores. High scores. Hey, AVP champions. Fucking nobody will beat it. We beat the game. We beat the game, bitches. We should probably go with a Spider-Man. You know what? The Spider.
Got my boys right here. Omega Red, Gambit, Gabe.